Day 4.
Nurses. Sol is shaking his arms fiercely. It looks like he is in a fight with the devil. Wake up, Sol. Time for a smoke break. Okay, it looks like Sol has awoken. Bring P2 back to life, then remove the IVs on both patients.
WTF. I am alive. You better get P2 back to life. A bear is attacking him. A bear is attacking P2 right now. Wake him up before he dies.
Are you okay, Sol?
I will be okay once P2 is alive. Grab the defibrillator and hand it to me, P4. Clear. Okay, are we able to get P2's heart to beat again? Yes. That was a close one, everyone.
P2, can you hear me? This is Dr. Mew talking to you.
Yes, Dr. Mew, I can hear you, but what happened? Sol, you're okay. Do you always dream like that? I was so scared when I found my feet embedded into the rock, but to see that mama bear come swimming towards me and fly out of the river on 2 legs, with her arms tossing me around like I was a punching bin bag. I am so glad that you woke up, Sol, when you did. No telling what my soul would have looked like from her bare claws.
Sorry, P2 and Dr. Mew, for me not mentioning about some dreams that I have had, where my legs seem to not want to move when something is attacking me. So I know how you are feeling right now, P2, not being able to move your legs in my dream. What a feeling. I hate to dream of too.
Sol, I think that we need to rethink about the experiments using your mind, because how P2 looks right now, in so much fright on his face. I swear that he looks like he was attacked by a bear in real life. What if the bear had killed him in your lucid dreams, then what?
No, Dr. Mew, everything is cool. Sure, it scared the living hell out of me by not being able to move my feet while a bear was attacking me. But I look forward to doing the next experiment with Sol, matter of fact. If another patient would like to join us tonight, I think the extra help next time could be needed, if you agree with me, Dr. Mew and Sol.
P2, have you ever had dreams before where you could not move your legs or feet while you was being attacked by someone or something?
Dr. Mew, some dreams were some things that have happened to you in your lucid nightmares. You tend to not want to relive the experiences again, but, in reality, haven't all of us had a dream or two where we were not able to move in our dreams, and this is what wakes us up, is the fear of us not being able to move our bodies in our sleep. I have never had seen a bear in my dreams before, nor have I ever been attacked by any type of animal in my dreams, if this is what you are wanting to know.
Okay. Sol, are you all right? Did anything happen to you while you were dreaming?
No, nothing mentally or physically happened to me last night, but what a weird lucid nightmare that I had with P2. I remembered it so vividly, as I was trying my hardest to pull P2 from that rock, but when I saw that bear swimming towards us, all I could do was close my eyes as the bear swung at me with her bare claws. I do not remember anything after that, but waking up. So the question is, Dr. Mew, if I closed my eyes and was waking up, how was the bear able to take many swings at P2, like if he was a boxing beanbag? Was P2 dreaming inside my lucid nightmare, or was he dreaming in his own lucid nightmare, and I was witnessing his lucid nightmare instead of mine? Because I was awake and P2 was still being attacked by a bear, right? One last question for all of us to think about. Both P2 and I were at the same time in the same realm or rivers. How did we both get there? But yet, P2 was still there when I left the rivers that surrounded us in all directions. How did I leave the rivers when I woke up, but P2 was still on the rock being attacked? When I left, we both should have left. P2, do you agree with what I've just said, or did I confuse all of you? This lucid nightmare was as real as life can get, and questions need to be answered. So P2, where was your soul when I woke up?
Dr. Mew, great observation that Sol just mentioned, which makes me want to rethink again about our nightmare that I had with Sol. Because Sol, when you grabbed both of my hands and tried your hardest to pull my feet free from the rock, you vanished into thin air. How it felt so real to me, like if both of us were alive, and also the salmon as they were jumping out from the rivers to go over the waterfalls. I have never seen fish jumping in a river until last night. Dr. Mio, everything looked so real to me, even when the bear's claws ripped through my flesh. I could feel the pain. Boy, I am so glad to have my spirit come back to my body. As for how Sol and I both got out of there alive, it was only a lucid nightmare that Sol had, so there is nothing to be worrying about, guys. And how I do look forward to having the next Sol travel inside of Sol's lucid dream and with another volunteer to join us.
What a crazy dream, Sol, for P2 to have witnessed. So, do we have anyone else that is willing to die, so that you can join Sol and P2? P1. Are you sure that you want to take a risk of losing your life and soul to try to save mankind, along with Sol?
Yes, Dr. Mew, I have nothing else to lose, but some good times being away from my body, haha. I look forward to seeing what P2 gets to see, and I do like the adrenaline rushes from getting scared in life.
Okay everyone, let us enjoy the rest of the day and relax. Tonight we will hook up P1 and P2 to Sol's IVs. So, the rest of you get lots of rest after eating a good meal. I would hate to lose someone tonight, which it looked like we came very close last night, and Sol. Please do not smoke marijuana before you go to bed. For you to smoke marijuana to help you eat food, I have no problems with it, okay? But to smoke before bed while other souls are in your lucid dreams? Yes, then I have a problem with it. I should not say anything to you because I know you are going to get mad, but let's see how your lucid dreams turn out tonight while being sober, please.
No, Dr. Mio. I am not going to listen to your orders. You sound like the pigs who wanted to see me die of starvation when I was a child, and when I was caught with marijuana, I was thrown in jail. You are asking me not to smoke marijuana before bedtime. Are you crazy in the head? Do you know how many millions of people smoke marijuana before bedtime because it helps them to sleep? No. Please, Dr. Mio, join me for a smoke before my bedtime and read me the Illuminati's New World Order laws for mankind, for all of us to obey. Because some people do not believe what the Illuminati government says. I am one of those people, okay, who does not believe in obeying foolish government laws that the Illuminati enforce so that they can become wealthier in life. Foolish thieves governments are.
Sorry Sol, I was not expecting you to get so mad at me, but you do have a point. Maybe I will join you tonight and smoke a joint with you. I have never smoked marijuana before, so before I can judge others or any drug that the governments have outlawed, I too must try something new in life. Maybe I will see you later on, Sol. Everyone else, stay off of any type of drugs. We want everyone to be sober during the experiments, please. Good afternoon everyone. I hope that all of you ate well and rested up for the big night tonight. As you know, P1 is willing to become the second soul dreamer. And P2 says he is not afraid to try the experiment again, since another soul will be traveling with him into Sol's lucid dream. But remember, no one here knows the outcomes of Sol's lucid dreams that should arise in another realm, but the only thing that all of you can do is to hope for a safe return back to your bodies, and nothing will interfere with any one of your souls. P1 and P2, please take your positions on the examine beds to allow the nurses to begin the preps on both of you and Sol. Do the two patients a big favor, keep your mind and soul in the right places at the right time. We would hate to lose a soul in one of your deadly lucid nightmares. I will not know how to get their souls out of your mind if one was to die, okay?
Sure, Dr. Mio, but in reality, I cannot control any one of my dreams, and the only way I can is forcing myself to wake up, and if I never wake up again, what will happen to your patients' souls? Will they be trapped inside a dead body for eternity inside my dead mind?
Sol, Get ready for the next experiment. We will discuss your issues and concerns that you have later in time. Right now is not the best time to talk, okay? The rest of the patients go into the examine room and make yourselves comfortable because this is going to be another long night ahead of us. Good night, Sol, P1 and P2, and sweet dreams, and stay far away from any lucid nightmares. Okay everyone, P1 and P2 have died, so it is time for me to go to the medical equipment and monitor the patient's souls.
Sol, is that you?
Yes, P2, where is P1 at? He should be here by now, so we better go look for him in case he is lost, so follow me.
Sol, where are we going? We are out in the middle of the desert with no water or food, and I am very hot standing in the sun right now. So which way can we go to find something that seems to be familiar to us?
I do not know, P2. This part of the world is new to me too, which I have never been in the desert sand before. We need to go sand surfing. It looks so much fun on videos that I have seen on the internet, but to fall, which you will. I cannot imagine myself trying to get sand out of my mouth and eyes, without a drop of water. Not a pretty sight to be seeing right now. And yes, I too can feel the heat coming from the sun right now. We need to go find some shade to relax in, until the sun goes down, but where? There is nowhere to go, not even a shrub to hide under. And if we stay here, surely both of us are going to die from heat stroke. So let us not follow into the sun, okay? I do not want my face to get burnt.
I do agree. So let's go, Sol, before we do die of heat stroke. Wow, the sand is hard to walk in. It is like me walking in mud, but the sand doesn't stick to my shoes like mud does. I think I would rather be walking in snow instead. Oh, look over here, Sol. Are these bones of an animal or a human? The skull. I've never seen a skull like this before, have you, Sol?
Wow, P2, good find. And that skull. Look at the 3 horns coming out from the top of the skull, it reminds me of the devil. Look at the spine, but it is longer than a human spine, and how the ribs almost look like human ribs. Do they not to you? We better get out of here, before we too end up looking like the devil, haha.
Sol, I hear some cries for help coming over the mountain. Listen, will you?
P2, it might be the wind, we have no time to try to save someone, when we need to think about saving ourselves, okay?
It is not okay to leave someone alone who is in dire straits and needs help. How can you say this, really? How can you say this if you were the one who needs help right now?
Okay, P2, we have nothing else better to do in life, so I will follow you to where you think you heard the screams coming from.
Sol, it sounds like the cries are coming over this sand dune, so if you want me to, I will climb to the top of the sand dune and you can wait here. I will let you know if I need your help or not, okay?
No, P2, best for me to stay close to you, because P1 is lost. I would hate to lose you too. Yes, P2, I do hear the cries for some help from someone, but from whom and from where?
Look, Sol, over there. There is a person in the sand. We better run to try to save that person from dying.
P2, stop running over to that person, you fool. Look all around you right now. There's quicksand and that person is trapped inside the quicksand, and you will become the quicksand's next victim if you go any further.
What did you say, Sol? Oh, shit. Sol, I am sinking. Why am I sinking in the sand? I cannot move, Sol, please help me. No, do not help me. Help the other person who needs your help, I will be okay.
Oh, crap, P2, I cannot move either. I am also trapped in the quicksand, and I am sinking too. I heard about many people becoming victims to quicksand. Furthermore, I cannot believe I followed you into my own death trap.
Sol, help me. The sand is covering my head, and I am barely able to breathe. Help me, Sol, help me.
But how, P2? How can I help you when I am stuck and going down into the quicksand too? Someone please help us. Someone out there, please help us all from dying inside the quicksand.